Good evening, Dr. Marwa. Good evening, Mr. Harbhajan Singh, and good evening, all the participants. And today we are going to discuss on minding our minds. So basically, I just want to introduce first our speakers. Dr. Marwa. Dr. Sandeep Marwa is an Indian film producer, director, educator, journalist, and businessman. He is the founder and president of Asian Academy of Film and Television and the first chancellor of the university. And Dr. Marwa is the founder of Noida Film City. He is also the founder of Marwa Studio. In 2019, Sandeep Marwa ji selected as Senior Vice President of World Peace Development and Research Foundation. And he's the president of 3rd Hindi Cinema Samman and 12th Global Film Festival. He is also nominated as Chief Scout of India in 2019. And Dr. Sandeep Marwa, I'm sorry, but I forgot your new designation. I think day before yesterday you have shared with me. So it would be great.
Madam, I've got so many other designations. I'm chairing 100 organizations. Doesn't matter at all. I'm very happy. Even so far, you have spoken quite a lot.
Thank you so much. And today with us, our moderator and session chair, Mr. Harbhajan Singh. Again, there's a long list of designations and achievements of Mr. Harbhajan Singh, sir. He's the chairman, Corporate Social Responsibility and Affirmative Action, CII Northern Region. He is co-chair HR and IR Committee, CII Delhi. Co-chair HR and IR Committee, CII Haryana. Chairman of Special Task Force of Ease of Doing Business, CII Haryana. And Chairman of Gurugram Zone, CII Haryana. And Chairman of Professional Network Group of India. Also Chairman of Journalist Association of Gurugram. And he just shared with me today only he has elected as a president of Federation of Indian Industries for Haryana State. And he just shared that this association is already established in 15 countries. So welcome both of you, sir. So as we are already delayed a little bit, so we should start the session with one line that कभी साथ बैठो तो कहूँ कि दर्द क्या है, अब यूं दूर से पूछोगे तो खैरियत ही कहेंगे.
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया.
तो आज हमारा मतलब ही ये है जुड़ने का, क्योंकि डॉक्टर मारवा हम लोग कभी कभी दूर से बहुत देखते हैं कि ये जो बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री या एंटरटेनमेंट इंडस्ट्री है, ये बड़ी क्रीम पॉलिश इंडस्ट्री है. हमको लगता है गाड़ी है, पैसा है, काम है और पार्टी कर रहे हैं, सब कुछ है. तो और इससे क्या ज्यादा हो सकता है? नाउ व्हाट नेक्स्ट? और इससे ज्यादा तो और किसी को कुछ नहीं चाहिए. बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है आज काफी उस दिन से जिस दिन से ये सुशांत सिंह राजपूत का की सुसाइड हुआ है, उनकी डेथ हुई है, तो तब से काफी चीजें पढ़ने में भी आ रही हैं कि जितनी ज्यादा आप लोगों का स्ट्रगल होता है और जितना ज्यादा आप लोगों को लेवल मेंटेन करना पड़ता है, तो एज कंपेयर टू ऑर्डिनरी पर्सन कहीं ना कहीं मेंटल स्ट्रेस और ये इश्यूज जो हैं वो आप लोगों को शायद एज कंपेयर टू ऑर्डिनरी मैन जल्दी आते हैं. तो जैसे बहुत सारे बॉलीवुड स्टार्स हैं, हम लोग राजेश खन्ना जी के लिए सुना करते थे कि जब वो काफ़ी बूम पे थे और उसके बाद कहीं उनका धीरे धीरे जब डाउनफॉल आया तो वो एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं आ पाती है कभी कभी. तो बहुत सी चीज़ें हैं जो हम थोड़ा सा जानना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि आप सर बहुत भगवत गीता, महाभारत और ये रिलीजियस आप बहुत एग्जाम्पल्स देते हैं जो बहुत कनेक्ट करता है. तो मैं आपसे छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल दे के मैं हरभजन सर को मैं कहूँगी कि वो आगे कंटिन्यू करें कि जब युद्ध के लिए अर्जुन ने देखा कि उनके सामने सारे उनके रिश्तेदार हैं जिनसे उन्होंने युद्ध करना है। तो श्री कृष्ण जो कि उनके सारथी थे, उन्होंने ये कहा कि जो तुम्हें रेस्टलेसनेस हो रही है इस टाइम और जो तुम्हें मेंटल स्ट्रेस हो रहा है, ये तो आपको ये मोमेंट्री है। ये आपको कहीं ना कहीं कहते हैं कि प्रैक्टिस और मेडिटेट करेंगे आप तो ये चला जाएगा। लेकिन आपके सामने इस टाइम कौन है, क्या है, तो ये आपको ये समझना पड़ेगा कि आप यहाँ खड़े क्यों हो, आपका एम क्या है। जैसे कि हैज समथिंग बॉदर यू, जैसे हम कहते हैं अगर कुछ बॉदर कर रहे हैं उसको पेपर पे राइट डाउन कर दो। लेकिन इसी तरीके से लॉर्ड कृष्णा सेड, ओ माइटी आर्म्ड अर्जुना, it is undoubtedly that mind is very difficult to curb and is restless, but it is possible by suitable practices of meditation and by detachment. So उस मोमेंट पे आप डिटैच कर लो खुद को, तो शायद अपने गोल्स को अचीव कर पाओगे। और इसीलिए शायद अर्जुन ने सेना और बाकी चीज को सेलेक्ट करने की बजाय लॉर्ड कृष्णा को किया। तो सर, ओवर टू यू सर, हरभजन सर।
Thank you, Dr. Marwa. It is always a pleasure to interact with you, sir. And in this era of uncertainty, where the stress level is very high, not only amongst the people of film industry, but also anybody and everybody associated with any industry. And when the sources of livelihood are at stake, when people really do not know what the future lies and where the whole pandemic will end, how far we will go, and what could be the final outcome of this. In a situation like this, mental health is something which is very important, and especially it is in the unpredictable situation and in a situation of high degree of uncertainty. People are out to become worrisome, concerned, and get absorbed into lot of depressive currents which emerge. So it means I would like you to reflect on it, sir, that how what mental health can really provide sort of solace, and how can we pull this spiral of depression which is engulfing many stars, many people who had seen the heights of and the peaks of glamour and recognition in their life, and when they suddenly start spiraling down, for them to hold themselves and to hold the meaning to life becomes very difficult. So I would like you to start and give us some perspective of yours in this regard, sir.
Start mantra, I'm recollecting कि ओम ध्यो गुण शांति अंतरिक्ष गुण शांति पृथ्वी शांति रापा शांति रोखदेहा शांति वनस्पतया शांति विश्वे देवा शांति ब्रह्मा शांति सर्वोम गुण शांति शांति रेवा शांति सामा शांति रेधि ओम शांति शांति शांति। कि त्रिभुवन में, जल में, थल में, गगन में, अंतरिक्ष में, अग्नि में, पवन में, औषधि में, वनस्पति में, वन में, उपवन में, सारे विश्व में, पूरे राष्ट्र में, नगर में, ग्राम में, भवन में, जीवन के तन मन में, जगत के एक एक कण में शांति हो। Imagine thousands and thousands so intelligent, they had written this particular mantra because they knew a time will come when man will become a bundle of demands and needs, and he will become a restless creature, and probably he will become so ruthless, restless, and क्या शांति के बगैर हो जाएगा कि उसे इस मंत्र की पढ़ने की जरूरत होगी। ये मंत्र मैंने पढ़ा है। Now this is what is that we have been trained, educated, and been repeatedly expressed by our ancestors that we need to be have peace, because peace is ultimate for anything and everything. मुझे दो लाइनें और याद आ गई कि बुरा जो ढूंढन मैं गया, बुरा न मिलया कोई, जो मन खोजा आपना, मुझसा बुरा न कोई. The fact is that we spend a lot of time in criticizing people, in finding faults in others, in comparing ourselves with the rest of the world. And the best part is that at the same time, if we try to utilize, to rectify, amend, alter, correct ourselves, then we will be the perfect human beings. And if I am going to be perfect, and you are going to be perfect, and he and she is going to be perfect, then the whole world is going to be perfect. There'll be no overcommitments, there'll be no overrush, there'll be no suicides, there'll be no tension, no wars. Now, this is what I believe in, and luckily I am chairing two very powerful organizations. One, World Peace Development and Research Foundation, and another one is a Peaceful Mind, which is medically affiliated to doctors, and this one is absolutely on the spiritual side. Now, the best part is that we have to divide ourselves into two major segments. One, what is the expectation of people from us, and what is the expectation of your own self, from your own self. That's what it matters. And unfortunately, whenever there is going to be imbalance between all these things, then it will lead to a situation where you will be irritated, you will be jealous, you will be angry, you will be restless, and it can lead to any extraordinary complicated situation for anyone, whether he's in a film industry or he's in any other industry. फिल्म इंडस्ट्री को तो इसलिए कि नाम बहुत है, छपता बहुत है, उसकी कवरेज बहुत मिल जाती है, तो वो the whole small little thing is blown to the maximum level. Even if someone is angry, and if someone has spoken some wrong or dirty words to someone, it's going to be in the press next morning, and it's become a part of gossip for the rest of the world, unfortunately. But the fact is that we have to talk about a human being as a whole, and he can be from any industry. You know that there are so many people who commit suicide in this country, and majorly we realize that these suicides are, one, because of the examination pattern, because of school and college teaching style. Students get restless, they think that they have failed in their class, so that means they have failed in their life, so they try to commit suicide. Then the second one is because of the relations. It can be any relation between any two or any group of people, but the main cause is there is a friction in relation, there's a difference of opinion in relation, and it leads to complications like these. And then the third one is your expectation of earning, or your career, or money matters, or your needs, which is the third major thing. And once your own expectations are not fulfilled, and you are not in a position to fulfill the desires of your loved ones, and when you think that you are not doing good in your career or not making enough money, then probably these kind of things, they do happen. That's what I have been assessing and has been reading about it. Now, the fact is that the most important thing is that, one, that forget about what people expect from you, and see how comfortable you're going to be. You wanted me to be at 5:30. There was electric failure, and my manager is making me panic. Sir, mare gaye, sir, wahan wait kar rahe honge. I said, relax, man. It's not in my hand. I am sitting here at 5:25 sharp with my laptop open. Now there is no electricity. When electricity came, then there was no internet connection. When internet connection came, the system, WebEx system, could not work. But I took it very easy. Trust me, I know that it's going to create panic for many people, and you have a lot of expectations for me. If I start getting carried away with your expectation, then I should have been angry by now, restless by now, irritated by now, and probably I either have cancelled the program or would have been shouting on this program. Now, the fact is that I am not, because I've learned the ways to how to keep other people's expectation on point. Second very important thing is that what are my own expectations? When you grow, when you learn, when you educate yourself, when you train yourself, when you hear, when you are in a different kind of a company, there are a lot of things which start coming up into your mind, and you develop a false walls against your own system. You create your own hurdles for your own self. Okay, oh, he's got a best car, I have to buy a car. He's got a big house, I have to buy a big house. He has got that much kind of an income, I have to have that kind of income. And those small little things makes a lot of havoc within you. And when you are not in a position to attain those things, you get into a position where your mind stops working or overworks. Now, the best part is that it's a high time for all of us. I think this pandemic is nothing but a restart button for all the human race to think again, to come down, to calm down, to be down to earth, be polite, be nice, be kind, first to your own self and then to rest of the world, and see how beautiful this world is going to be, so peaceful. See, cut down your requirements. There is one, my father used to tell me two very important phrases, which I would love to tell to the world now. Number one, anything what has happened, the next point is, so what? So what? The heaven is not going to fall down. The sky is not going to fall down. If it is falling, then you have to get worried, you have to get tense, you have to shout, you have to abuse, you have to be irritated. But if sky is not falling down, till that time, you control yourself, control your emotions, control your way of living, and you will be comfortable. So what? And sky is not going to fall down is two mantras which everyone must learn. But that doesn't mean that you are not sticking to your commitments. That's the first thing. If you really want to achieve something in life, you have to fulfill your commitments. And I have learned how to fulfill your commitments without bothering much to myself and to people. And that is only when you start doing your work, everything beforehand. Take the best advantage of the time which you have before the actual event. You will always be comfortable. 90% you will be a achiever, 90% you will be appreciated, 90% you will be at ease and quiet. This is how the mantra of peace starts, because, very important, sir, peace is not the destination. Peace is a parallel line to your life. You have to create peace simultaneously. एक दिन जब मैं बहुत बड़ा हो जाऊंगा, अमीर हो जाऊंगा, बहुत ऊंचाइयों पे पहुंच जाऊंगा, बहुत बड़े मैं डेस्टिनेशन इकट्ठे कर लूंगा, तब मैं बहुत खुश होऊंगा, तब मैं शांत होऊंगा. Absolutely wrong. You have to look for peace every day. You have to look for peace every minute. And that's what is needed today, especially with the young generation, probably you and me. We have learned with time. We have learned by sacrificing ample time, labor, resources. But youngsters, we must give them this education that peace comes within you. It comes right from your heart and mind. And there is no shop which is going to sell peace at any cost.
Great, sir. And means that I think this is the time when I should recite the serenity prayer, saying that, Lord, give me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and have the wisdom to differentiate between the two. So rightly said, sir, what you cannot control, don't lose your peace on it. Just, another thing which I learned quite early in life, that we are scripted to operate either out of blame mindset or claim mindset. Like whenever things go wrong or are diverse from our expectation, we start blaming things because of that person, because of that situation, because of my luck, no fault of mine. I remember when I was a young boy, I used to go by cycle to the school, and if I used to reach late, and teacher used to ask, why are you late? देरी से क्यों आए हो? The stereotyped answer used to be cycle puncture हो गई. So what I meant to say was, fault is not mine. Fault is of the cycle. And that scripting continues with us for the rest of life. Anything when it goes wrong, instead of looking inside us, we start looking outside. And when we try to find the answers from outside, we don't claim the responsibility of our actions also, which has led us to that situation. Now, when I see the topic, minding the mind, I find that the mind operates in time. See, the body operates in space. If I have to move from Gurgaon to your studio in Noida, maybe there has to be a road, there has to be a conveyance, or maybe I have to walk it through. But there is a space which you have to travel to cover the distance. But mind does not need any space to travel. It operates in time. In 1 minute I am here, in another second I can be, billions of miles away, thinking things which are not many a times feasible or practicable to happen. And I think all the spiritual leaders have tried their best to enable the human beings to control their minds, but they have not succeeded, I would say, because when I see the turbulence of mind in society and the turbulence which it creates, I find that, unless you learn to balance between your greed and need, आप लोभी से संतोषी के बीच में अगर एक समन्वय बनाने में कामयाब नहीं है, तो then there is no end to the greeds, and greeds are like waves of the ocean. One greed is fulfilled, another greed is following it. One thing you achieve in life, another expectation is following it. So we are continuously, overwhelmed by these waves of expectation, the waves of proving ourselves. It took me 30 years in life to really realize that world is not bothered about us. All our relationships are based, सारे रिश्ते जो है ना, ये दो ही धागों से बंधे हुए हैं. या तो स्वार्थ का धागा है, जो हमारे स्वार्थ की पूर्ति करता है सर, वो हमें अच्छा लगने लगता है, या जो हमारे अहम को तुष्ट करता है.
The fact is that the mind moves very fast, and we start getting worried, tense, irritated when we either start thinking a lot about our past, or we start getting worried a lot about our future. And that's how things starts. I'm recollecting one very small story which I would love to narrate here. The Sikandra, he's entered into India at that time. He's one half of the Europe, and this time he wanted to win over India. And when he was crossing the Indian territory, suddenly he found a man with a long beard sitting on a huge big stone in a very relaxed manner, and not even bothered about such a powerful king who's entering into the gate of that gate of India. And the Lord Sikandra shouted at him and I said, "Can't you see that I am coming?" He says, "Who are you?" "I don't know." He says, "I am King Sikandra. I have won half of the world, and now I'm here to win your country." He says, "Oh, really? But what are you? And can't you make out? And you're lying down in such a unethical way." So he says, "I'm sorry, but then where are you going?" He says, "I'm entering into your territory. Now I'm going to win your country. I'm going to take all the gold what you have in India." And he says, "Oh, acha, you're going to take all the gold from India?" Then he says, "I will carry this gold back to my country." Oh, then I will make a palace of gold Acha, oh, then I will create a beautiful golden room for myself. Oh, really? And then I have a golden bed. I say, oh, then I will lie down it and enjoy. He says, Lord Sikandra, you ask me what I am doing? My dear foolish sir, I am actually only lying down and enjoying. So you will, and that man was no one other than the Baba Guru Nanak. And the best part is that you get entangled yourself into your own day-to-day affairs and activities, and actually spoil yourself, disturb yourself into all these worldly things. The fact is that never you will find a peace, never you will find the pleasure only in worldly things. Worldly things are there just for a temporary phase. The real pleasure, what you're going to get, is only from your mind. That's what people have to learn, because I have realized that when you are sitting with a small little baby, and when he is trying to speak your name with his broken words, probably give you a million times more pleasure than a group of people who have brought tons of presents for you on your birthday. I mean, you just can't compare. So there is no money, no efforts, no time when you have felt best in your lifetime. And there can be hundreds of examples like this, where the real pleasure is when you have enjoyed right within your mind. And this is what our saints, जितने संत महात्मा मुनि योगी पीर हुए हैं, वो क्यों खुश हैं? उनके पास ना कोई मर्सिडीज गाड़ी है, ना कोई बंगले हैं, ना कर नौकर चाकर हैं, ना कोई जायदाद हैं, वो फिर भी बड़े मस्त हैं, फिर भी बड़े खुश हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि उनको इन चीजों से प्यार नहीं है। What they've done is they have curtailed their worldly requirements, and they are very happy with little whatever they have. And I mean, I'm not asking people to become saints, but at least you can learn from them that how to cut down on your requirements and get less irritated, less restless, less panic, less angry, and even that is good enough for today's. आज कलयुग है, मैं नहीं कहता कि आप काम मत करो, पैसे मत कमाओ, नाम मत कमाओ, बट एटलीस्ट थोड़ा कम कर लो, और थोड़ा जब कम कर लोगे तो आपके अंदर से थोड़ी खुशी, थोड़ी शांति आनी शुरू हो जाएगी, और उससे you will be able to live in a much more comfortable way than what you are today as a restless creature on this earth. Now, see, one good moment can change a day. That much I know. One good moment can change a day, and one day can actually change the life, and one life can again change the world. Trust me. And this is how we have best of the spiritual leaders who have, क्योंकि महात्मा बुद्ध ने एक मिनट के लिए वो देखा था कि कैसे एक चार आदमी एक मृत आदमी को ले जा रहे हैं शमशान घाट की तरफ। तो उसने पूछा ये किसको क्या हो गया? उसने कहा ये खत्म हो गया। तो तब वहां से उसे ज्ञान आया कि दिस इज व्हाट लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट, कि हम इतना कुछ अचीव करते हैं और उसके बाद जीरो हो जाता है, कुछ भी लेके नहीं जाते, कुछ भी हमारे को नहीं मिलता। तो दैट वन मोमेंट चेंज दैट डे, and that day changed the life, and that Mahatma would turn out to be one of the biggest saint of this universe. And he brought so many beautiful preachings and so many beautiful उनको ज्ञान आ गया ना, और जिसको ज्ञान आ गया, और मैं समझता हूं आज कलयुग में there is no need to be wearing a saffron or a white clothes. ज्ञान जो है आपको पढ़ के आ सकता है, सुन के आ सकता है, देख के आ सकता है, यार गूगल पढ़ के आ सकता है। कई बार आप एक अच्छा चैप्टर पढ़ते हैं, आपको ज्ञान आ जाता है कि यार वाओ, हाउ ब्यूटीफुल इट इज रिटन, व्हाई नॉट टू अप्लाई इन योर लाइफ। एंड द मिनट यू ट्राई टू अप्लाई, and your life becomes so easy, your life becomes so pleasurable. And this is what is needed today. We have to start back from school, from college, and then to our children at school and at residence, and we have to go back to little small preachings to our kids, that life is very good. You have to work hard. You have to commit yourself to business. You have to grow in life. You have to see the country should grow, but then see to it that it should not hurt your peace of mind. If anything which is hurting your peace of mind, Jai Hind, उसे हाथ जोड़ दीजिए. I mean, like, for example, I can give you a few examples. If suddenly I found that few people, the minute I meet them, I start feeling restless and irritated because either because of their language, because of their gestures, because of their way of approaching me, because of the way they behave. हमने कहा ठीक है, the best way is not to get irritated. Avoid that company. Avoid that company. मेरे को तो एक वो छोटी सी बात याद आती है, मैंने एक दफा पहले भी सुनाई थी कि सर्दियों में मैं गार्डन में बैठा था और गली के अंदर एक बहुत ऊंची ऊंची आवाज दे देकर एक आदमी he was selling oranges and he was shouting at the highest pitch. He was shouting those oranges. After listening 5-6 times, I got convinced, got up, went up to the door and asked him, okay, how many dozens you have? He says, got 14 dozens. I said, pack up, pack all the 14. He gave me 14 envelopes, bags, and I put them inside my gate. The minute I was I asked him how much price, and whatever he asked, I gave him. When I was about to turn, he asked me, excuse me, sir. हाँ, मैंने कहा बोलिए. कह रहे sir, I'm surprised people buy 3 oranges. Sometimes they buy 6 oranges. At most, they buy 1 dozen. You bought all my ready. What is the problem? Everything is okay. Am I that good? Or the oranges are so good? I was listening to him. I said, second thing I want to ask you, that when you're buying so much of stuff, you didn't even bargain. You paid me whatever I asked for. And I told him, I said, my dear friend, you don't know. You have given me the lesson of my lifetime. I'm here not to buy oranges. I'm here to pay my gratitude to you. And probably whatever I paid you is nothing equal to what I've learned from you today. उसने कहा कैसे? मैंने कहा जब तुम चीख रहे थे तो तुम बोल रहे थे अच्छे संतरे, अच्छे संतरे, अच्छे संतरे. तो मुझे सुनाई दे रहा था अच्छे संग तरे, अच्छे संग तरे. If you're in a good company, you're bound to be successful in life. And that's what I am telling all the people who are listening right now, that it's high time that you have to mend your ways. You have to alter, correct yourself. You have to be a good human being. If you're a good human being, then you're going to have an ample company. Otherwise, many people should leave you if you're not a good person. There has to be a feeling of compassion. There has to be a feeling of loveness, oneness. There has to be a feeling of parting love and time and resources with others. And why not? And if you have these kind of feelings, that means you're generating peace, you're generating love, and the whole life becomes pleasurable. You have to look and live with people who love you, people who care for you, people who can go along with you, and not people who are jealous of you or irritate you. So this is also one of the very important part today. Look for your right company. Avoid. अगर आपको सत्संग करना है, सुबह गुरुद्वारे में जाकर मजा आ रहा है, तो जाओ ना. कौन मना कर रहा है? थोड़े एफर्ट्स करो, सुबह उठो, जाओ सत्संग के टाइम पे वहां पहुंचो. अब उठे तो आप 11 बजे और फिर क्रिप कर रहे हो कि यार 7 बजे खत्म हो गए भजन. अरे भाई 7 बजे आप क्यों नहीं पहुंचे? So everything is associated with your own self at the end of the day. So expect less. और अगर नहीं पहुंच पाए कोई बात नहीं यार, लैपटॉप पे सुन लो, मोबाइल पे सुन लो, भजन ही सुनने हैं ना. So there is alternate to everything. So people have to, one, try to have a good company, and second, look for second alternative. So these are all good things which have been very well written in our books, in our Shastras, in our Vedas, in the Quran, in Gita, in all the religious and spiritual books of this world. Read them. You will learn the lesson of your lifetime. So at the end of the day, the spirituality, the induction of spirituality into our daily routine and into our school and colleges is must now. When you are learning so well, आपको गुस्सा ही नहीं आ रहा, आपको मुसीबत ही नहीं लग रही किसी काम की, आपको हमेशा ही आप खुश हैं, आपके पास शांति शांति है, तो आपको क्या जरूरत है कि आप एक ऐसा एक्शन लें कि जिसकी वजह से आपको भी हानि पहुंची और दुनिया को भी हानि पहुंची।
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, friends, like as we are hearing Dr. Marva and his great thoughts from maximization to minimalization should be our new journey. Vibes, the vibes get created whenever we connect with someone, and whenever we connect, are those connections generating positive vibes or negative vibes? If they are generating negative vibes, please get away from those persons, from those situations, from those things. And there is never an end. Always look for an opportunities. Great thoughts, Dr. Marwa. I want to switch over to the situation in the film world, which has happened since the pandemic has broken. We have lost great stars, and like we started with Irfan Khan passing away, the great man Rishi Kapoor passing away. Now Sushant Singh Rajput has left us. You know, like the pressures, the mental tensions, the agony which the families had been through these tough times are, you know, quite taxing. From our side, we pray for their pray for all their soul, all these souls. May they rest in peace, and also may God give strength to the families to bear this great loss, which is irreversible. I would ask you, sir, the glamour. See, I have in SGT University, we have mass communication, and I have a lot of children who are, you know, now it is no more. At one point of time, it used to be cinema, cinema, and only cinema. But now there are so many new, you know, venturings, branches which have opened up, small screens, documentaries, people interested in going in production, in direction. Earlier means anybody, means the dream job in the film industry used to be become a hero or a heroine. And nobody, means it was the technicians part of it who contribute greatly in creating these movies, these films, or these visual films. And like now I find that there are films which are being designed graphically. So the technology is being manned by a large number of people associated with the industry. And now that the industry has come to a near halt and the wheel has really not started moving yet, what message would you like to give, one, to those youngsters who are aspiring to be the part of this film industry, and second, also to the professionals who are associated, who are not many times visible on the screen, whom we do not recognize, but they are the cornerstones or the foundation stones of all these great ventures, which are historical, and we remember them for decades altogether. Your take on it, sir?
Well, sir, the fact is that pandemic has also touched our industry, and Indian film industry has been badly hurt. We have already done probably 6,000 to 7,000 crore rupees losses so far, because around 11,000 theaters, they are closed down. 1.5 crore people who watch cinema every day, they're not in a position to actually pay for their pleasure. New films are not been able to start. Old films we could not complete. Last shootings could not be completed. So there are a lot of hassles which is going on. And the best part is, see, even after that, this whole industry is bearing. You know that there are about 10 million people who are working in media and entertainment industry, and hardly you must have heard any story out of this industry, because people are actually spiritually very high in this industry, because this is a law. When you are entering into media and entertainment industry, it is very important to develop a very powerful patience within you to bear the large shocks which this industry can or supposed to give. So I'm very happy. People are very nice in this industry. They are very cooperative. They are very helpful. They are very loving. They are very God-fearing. They are very supportive. I mean, imagine when you're spending, you will not spend 5-10 crore rupees on your son's marriage, but you are spending 5-10-15 crore rupees on someone you don't even know, and giving them, casting them, giving them a wonderful opportunity to build up their career. And I'm not only talking about hero or heroines. I'm talking about cinematographers. I'm talking about the production guys, the new directors, the new animators, the new people from post production, people in the production team. You cannot even imagine. I mean, how come we have grown from 1 million to 10 million? I mean, that means all that 9 million people have come all the way from all the 28 states and 9 union territories of India into these 28 different cinema segments in this country. We are making films in 28 different languages. It is unfortunate if you have heard 2, 3, 4, 5 people talking in a very rough manner or against the industry, because maybe they are restless, maybe they are overshocked by the circumstances, maybe they could not hold their emotions, because people in this industry, they're very emotional people, they're very loving people, they're very God-fearing people. And if they would have not been emotional people, they would have never been in this industry. So people should not take this industry as a wrong, because I will not take the word 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 people who are right now probably very aggressive and talking ill about industry. That will not serve the purpose, and that does not mean that the 10 million people who are working in the industry, they are bad people. At the end of the day, they belong to different caste, religion, status, color, creed. I mean, like, can you imagine? This is one industry where when a film is being run on in a theater, there are 1,000 people sitting in the auditorium, and you don't even know. They forget their own name, they forget about their own caste, creed, religion, color, status, their own address, and they get involved with the cinema so well. They think they are the hero, they think they are the heroines of the film. This is the power of cinema, sir. I mean, and today, imagine, this is the 6th biggest industry. Today, it is the biggest soft power of India. Today, the whole world knows India because of its cinema. I mean, you just cannot outright say that cinema is bad. Oh my God. And imagine, most of the channels in India today, they are breathing only because of films. I mean, you open any channel, forget about the entertainment channel, you look into the news channel, they're surviving only because of cinema. If this last unforeseen circumstance is been highlighted on all the 40-50 news channels, they're earning their bread because of cinema only, by showing it again, and again. I mean, everyone has to pay gratitude to our cinema, which has brought India to the biggest limelight, and it is the real bread earner for 10 million people who are directly connected to media and entertainment industry, and respected sir, 10 million other people. Can you imagine? This industry is supporting tourism, hospitality, catering, restaurants, engineering industry, flower industry. I mean, you talk about it, fashion, you talk about it, and cinema is serving everyone politely, softly, quietly, and supporting so many Indians to earn their bread. Now, if I talk about the second part, my dear friends, where there is no tension, who says there is? Every family you find some tension. Every business you enter into, you find some tension. Every industry you find, there is a tension. Why these associations are being made? Why these federations are created? Why these meetings are being held? Why people are accusing government and ministers for nothing? Because of the restlessness, over expectations from each other, and all that over expectation lead to conflicts lead to language. It is a coincidence. Indians, they die every day. We lose around about 1 crore Indians every. You probably know this. And 1 करोड़ हिंदुस्तानी बेचारा हर साल गुजर जाता है, कईयों की उम्र, कई बीमारी से, कई एक्सीडेंट से, और उसमें एक छोटी सी परसेंटेज ये भी होती है जो सुसाइड और हाइपरटेंशन और probably anything which is related to mental problems. So the fact is that today we want to concentrate only on those points which are connected to the mental, and I have few points to give on this. And not only our Indian film industry or media or entertainment industry, sir, everyone who's listening, it applies to them, that the best way to control yourself is to first cut down on your requirements. The second point which I would love to tell you is to please start getting into meditation. Very important. 5 minutes to whatever time you can give to yourself. Relax. The mind gets capacity to digest unforeseen. It expands its horizon. It takes ample shocks after that. It's ready for that when you do meditation. Meditation gives you peace. It gives you the real inner pleasure. Your BP goes down. Your pulse goes down. What I'm thinking is the communication. Don't leave a gap of communication. Talk if you are irritated. Anything other than peace and love, if you have anything in mind, talk it out. Talk to your brother, to sister, to wife, to children, to if not to anyone, to friends. Talk about it. When you talk about it, you throw it out of you. It's medically proved. बहुत अच्छा डॉक्टर ने बोला कि एक आदमी अपने दिल के ऑपरेशन के लिए अस्पताल पहुंचा और डॉक्टर ने उसको बोला कि अगर तुमने अपने दिल की बातें अपने दोस्तों से खोल दी होती तो आज मुझे तुम्हारा दिल नहीं खोलना पड़ता, because he was going for an open heart surgery. And when you're talking, you're throwing out all your extra loaded emotions in your heart and mind. You feel relaxed, and that is very important. The next point which comes to my mind is get involved with creativity. Very important. You may be a painter, you may be a sculptor, you may be a use these creative arts. These creative arts take away all your mental tensions. Very important. And trust me, people who are in creative arts, like Indian film industry, not many people are agitated, not many people are irritated, not many people are restless. But only those people will enter into this industry who have a passion for it, who are aggressive, who are fighters. They will enter into this industry. Otherwise, they will not even enter into this industry. So that is why people are finding it little more shocking when a hardworking, honest, aggressive, passionate person who has fulfilled his half of the desires already, and why there is a suicide. So obviously, this means somewhere down the line, he was somewhere not peaceful, not peaceful. He could not communicate. He could not meditate. He lost on this account. And he could not use his other creative arts for his own self. Next is very important to get into activities. I mean, like, do something. be a gardener today, be a cook today, change your jobs for 1 hour, for 1 day, and it will bring in lot of change into your day-to-day affairs. And all that small irritations which you have gathered because of your own regular day-to-day affairs, they will go away, they will just die down. It's very important to busy with the activities. Go for dance, go for cleaning your house, go for climbing, go for walk. You can do so many things. So this is very important when you say activity. My next point which comes to my mind is the acceptance. It's very important to accept the world, because see, you have not even made your own self. What are you talking? You have been created by someone else. So when you have been created by someone else, your all circumstances are created by the rest of the world. So how can every action or every happening is according to your wishes? Impossible. So start with this, that probably nothing is according to me. So let's start accepting what is available. So you are happy if you don't have a Mercedes, you're happy with the Ambassador. If you don't have a 5-star hotel, at least you are eating in a restaurant. If you don't have a branded jeans, at least you're wearing a smart jeans. So you have to get into a system of acceptance. Okay, not necessary to have that. So once you have that acceptance level, then nothing will hurt you, nothing will bother you. आपने कहा भाई ये थोड़ा गर्मी में बैठना पड़ेगा, बैठ लेते हैं यार, एसी नहीं चल रहा, कोई बात नहीं, थोड़ी देर के बाद चल जाएगा. So get into the habit of acceptance, very important. Next point which comes to my mind is very important is solitude, loneliness. Be alone. There's no harm in being alone. Give yourself some time. मैं क्या हूं, मैं क्या चाहता हूं, मैं किस हद तक बढ़ सकता हूं, मैं किस हद तक गिर सकता हूं, मुझे शांति चाहिए. मैं आज बगीचे में अकेले कुर्सी लगा के शांति से बैठा हूं. मैं आज अकेले जाऊंगा रेस्टोरेंट में खाना खाने. मैं आज अपनी किताब लिखूंगा. मैं आज राइटिंग करूंगा, अपने बारे में लिखूंगा. Give some time to your own self, and that will give you a lot of time to understand your own self, that what are your expectations from people and what or from the world, and how you can satisfy them and how you can avoid them, both very important. Then another very important thing which comes to mind, it's very important to have connection. When I say solitude, when I say being alone for some time, it helps you, then it's also very important to have best of the connection, best of the people around you. जो मैंने अभी बोला, अच्छे संग तेरे, कि look for good company, अच्छे दोस्त, पार्टी, गपशप, मिलना, जुलना, बोलना, उठना, आना, जाना. And why not? The world means gathered. You have to be part of a gathering. So it's very important, not necessary. अब कहाँ होड़ होती है, फंसता कहाँ है कि एक के उसकी साड़ी मेरी साड़ी से सफेद क्यों है. एक तो वहां फंसता आदमी, और दूसरा यहाँ फंसता है, यार उसके बहुत ही दोस्त हैं, मेरे तो बड़े कम दोस्त हैं. यार उसके घर में तो भीड़ लगी हुई है, मेरे यहाँ तो भीड़ नहीं लगी हुई. Don't get into comparison. Look for a few good friends are better than probably thousands of people around you. Very important. This is what I believe. And I think last, another very important thing which I would love to give as a suggestion is contribute. Contribute everywhere. मंदिर में, गुरुद्वारे में जाके आपने काम कर दिया, सफाई कर दी, किसी गरीब को रोटी खिला दी, किसी गरीब के बच्चे की स्कूल की फीस दे दी, किसी चैरिटेबल इंस्टीट्यूशन में जाकर आपने पढ़ा दिया, किसी अनप्रिविलेज बच्चों को जाकर बच्चों को चॉकलेट्स ले दी. आई मीन डू समथिंग व्हिच इज नॉट been asked to do. Do something which is not being become a member of some voluntary organization, be a part of some charitable organization, start an NGO, start helping people. There can be 100 ways to contribute to the society. Trust me, the pleasure what you get after that is much bigger than actually flying to London and coming back. Trust me. Yes, you spend hundreds, thousands of rupees, go to London, get tired after 12 hours, 13 hours flight, stay in a posh hotel, and there is a time change. You spend 2 days in adjusting with the time. You get tired. Then you walk a lot because there you have and get tired, and then you come back after 8 days. You're dead tired, and you need another 2 days to again change your timings, and then to cover up your jet lag, and then you need another 2-3 days for local holiday to relax. I mean, come on, it's better go to some poor children's school, spend 30 minutes, teach them some good things. See the pleasure what you get. Oh my God, you feel so happy. Now, point is this: a giver is always much above than the one who's a taker. And I think there's a lot to talk about it. There's a lot to think about it. It's a high time. Get tense, made us worried about our future. We all are short of money. We all are short of work. Worries are coming in. But trust me, you should be thankful to Almighty that you're still living. You're still happy.
And especially like when you started with saying that people have the ability to absorb shock. And when one gets absorbed in something with passion, तो ना उनको भूख का ख्याल रहता है, ना प्यास का ख्याल रहता है. They are in that flow, and that passion is so strong. The purpose is so strong that is more powerful than any other pull or distraction of the life. So, like as you said, a great thoughts. And if I sum it up, cut down your requirements, as you said earlier. Get into meditation, communicate. Don't keep things suppressed inside, or otherwise your heart will have to be opened by somebody. If you don't open your heart on your own, be passionate, get involved into creative pursuits, get into activities, even if they look very simple activities like gardening, cooking, painting, or anything, because novelty is something which diverts you from the routine matters and gives you a new perspective of life. Accept the world the way it is. This is a world where we live through interdependencies. No one is so independent that one can bring oneself independently and lead life in the world independently. So this whole world is, a crux of interdependencies, where we are all interdependent on each other for mental solace, for physical survival, for all the feelings that get generated in us, the vibes that get created in us. And at times, you said solitude allows us to peep into ourselves to find that actually who we are, create connections, contribute. And I would only say, sir, that this is a journey in which we should try to evolve ourselves to next level. Should not hold ourselves so strongly, or the materialistic things so strongly, that the evolution from good to better and better to best human is lost in that journey, and we get swayed away only in the business of show and showing how great we are and how much we have achieved in life. Achievements are good, but at the same time, humility associated with achievement is something which gives the real sense of achievement and allows the human beings to be at peace. I also want to tell you, sir, that Hindi cinemas, especially during those which were produced during 60s, 70s, and 80s, those songs still reverberate in the minds of Indians, and there is no occasion for which you will not find a song. And like, while we were talking, I was thinking it's appropriate for this point of time for this webinar, which Hindi produced on Mind or Man, and I found Tura Man Darpan और दिखा है. So, like, sir, we are a reflection of our own self. Though we are creation of God, I at times question myself that who I am. And I think that when I was born, and the first stamp which happened maybe was that a son is born to a family of Mr. So-and-so. The next stamping would have been the name with which I would have been Christian, and a particular name would have been given to me. And then the stamping of degrees, the positions which I held in life, the achievements, all those stampings at that time. Whatever you get in this world is left behind when you depart for your heavenly abode. So whatever has come to you belonged to somebody else before. So while in the journey, don't be so, so much storing to give attention which you may be having. And if you have a space for somebody in your heart, even a small kutia will have a space for the person who arrives for you. So great thought, sir. It is a pleasure to be with us. And I tell you, the youths of this country, the youths especially who are associated with media and entertainment, look upon you as their idol. I also want to bring just one point, sir, before I stop and move the baton to Rima. I, being associated with Federation of Indian Industries as the president for Haryana chapter, and also with CII as a chairman for ease of doing business for Haryana, we are thinking very seriously to impress upon the government to create a full-fledged industrial structure for the film industry. The way the financing can happen, the way the government should come forward in terms of financing films, so that all that type of money, which is not very healthy financing mechanism, can be done away with, and it can become a business which can be cherished, and where the whole ecosystem gets created through the support of the government, and the film industry comes into the real bracket of industry, which should have the financing mechanism, because it is a big money which is involved in this project. So some support from the government, some policy by the government which can take care of the financing part, and which can give a boost to many budding characters who want to venture into the industry of media and entertainment and pave way for their future, will be a great step. We are working on it, sir, and we will definitely need your support, and we will need your ideas to move it forward.
Yeah, I think anytime, most welcome. I am available, and I'm very happy that Government of India under Ministry of Consumer Affairs, we have created a media and entertainment committee for whole of the country. Luckily, I have been nominated as the chairperson for that, and it's going to cover all these segments of entertainment industry. And this time, we are here to set standards. What standards we should carry in print, radio, television, cinema, new media, events, theme parks, music, OTT, and everything. I'm very happy that this whole thing has come up. We are working on it in a very big way. And in Haryana, we have tried earlier also during Rajesh Khanna time. Rajesh Khanna, he was a very dear friend of mine, and together we were working. That time he was in touch with the chief minister, and a land was also being marked for a film city. But unfortunately, the project, when you start making a film city, it's not viable to that extent so easily, because it needs tons and tons of money, and it takes years and years for a film city to actually come into or become busy. So probably the gestation period is very long for any film city. I'm happy that I have created one in India, which is serving the purpose for all over the North India. And I think what facilities you should have in Haryana, probably we can sit together and work on it, that what is required ultimately, so that you can really support media and entertainment industry. And I think with all these words, thank you very much for inviting me. I'm recollecting two lines which I would love to say here. कि स्वयं विधाता होवे मानव, अंतर में विश्वास जगाओ, चलो न मिटते पथ चिन्हों पर, अपने रास्ते आप बनाओ, अपनी आत्म ज्योति पर निर्भर, अपने सूर्य स्वयं बन जाओ.
Bhima, may I ask you to thank Dr. Marva sir for the great time that he has spent with us and agreed to be with us for this interaction. Bhima, please.
Thank you so much for such a wonderful and insightful session or interaction. Dr. Marva, आपके two S mantra, so what and sky is not falling down. डेफिनेटली ये मैं बहुत जगह यूज करने वाली हूँ, योर परमिशन. और ये 2S मंत्रा जो है, 2S मंत्रा, ये इस बात को बिल्कुल झुठला देगा शायद कि आईना आज फिर रिश्वत लेते पकड़ा गया, दिल में दर्द था और हंसता हुआ पकड़ा गया. तो अगर 2S मंत्र को अपनाते हैं तो शायद बहुत हद तक हम इस चीज को झुठला सकते हैं. और आपके जितनी भी आपने बातें कही डॉक्टर मारवा, मैंने देखा कि 4 गीता के जो टिप्स हैं फॉर मेंटल हेल्थ, वो आपके सारे जो लाइफ के अपना जो प्रैक्टिस है आपकी, उन सब पे टिकी हुई है. बी योरसेल्फ, डोंट एक्सपेक्ट, less expectation, do without expectations, and focus your journey, not goals. And one more was practice meditation. तो मैंने जब ये कुछ नोट्स बनाए थे कि क्यों स्पेशली आपके लिए गीता और भगवत गीता और इससे महाभारत और रामायण से, तो मैंने देखा, जब मैंने आपकी बातें सुनी तो मुझे लगा मुझे ये बताने की जरूरत ही नहीं, क्योंकि आपकी जो सारी जितनी भी आपने बातें कही वो इन 4 टिप्स पे टिकी हुई हैं. तो थैंक यू सो मच, बहुत अच्छा लगा. कहीं ना कहीं मुझे ये लगता है कि हमको पूरी स्टेयर्स जब हम चढ़ रहे हैं सीढ़ी, तो बजाय कि हम पूरी स्टेयर्स देखें, नेक्स्ट स्टेप पे फोकस करें और उसको फिर हम वी शुड क्लाइंब. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू मिस्टर हरभजन सिंह सर, एंड वी होप कि कुछ आगे हम लोग और अच्छा काम, जैसे कि आपने डिस्कस किया डॉक्टर मारवा से, कहीं ना कहीं कुछ फर्दर डेवलपमेंट हो पाए और शायद हमारा ये सेशन. और सर, एक मैं बहुत अच्छी बात जो आपसे आई हैव शेयर्ड विद डॉक्टर मारवा डे बिफोर यस्टरडे, कि हम लोग ये जो सेशंस करते हैं या वेबिनार्स करते हैं या मीटिंग्स करते हैं ऑनलाइन, तो इसका पर्पस सर जस्ट एक मीटिंग नहीं है, कहीं ना कहीं कुछ टू स्प्रेड द वर्ड विद द पीपल, चाहे वो प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, चाहे वो स्टूडेंट्स हैं. हमारा जो मैंने आपसे शेयर किया था लिंक्डइन पे, एक दिन पहले तक हमारे सेशन के एक सिंगल सेशन की बात कर रही हूँ, उसके 800 व्यूअर्स थे, अब इट क्रॉस 1000. तो अच्छा लगता है कि जब यूट्यूब पे, सोशल मीडिया पे मैक्सिमम लोग एक्सप्लोर करते हैं, अच्छी बातें सुनते हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं शायद हम ज़्यादा नहीं तो थोड़ा हिट कर सकते हैं. जैसे आपने कहा, सीखना कहीं से भी हो सकता है, जैसे अच्छे संतरे. सर, बहुत कुछ लेके जा रहे हैं हम ये सेशन से. थैंक यू सो मच, एंड थैंक यू हरभजन सर, थैंक यू डॉक्टर मारवा.